We've been anxiously awaiting this matchup for a while, and tonight was the night. The rivalry is renewed. Lakers and Celtics from Boston, ABC primetime game. Lakers coming in with an 8-game win streak. Very first possession of the game, the Celtics without Porzingis, the Lakers without their starting center, Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith starts it with a 3. The Lakers defense has been their calling card recently, but look at their offense. Lakers up 10-4 right away. They're off to a fantastic first quarter start. LeBron going bully ball on Derek White. But we all know how difficult it is to beat this team. Tatum for 3, no good. But look at Horford, keeping it alive, and on the second effort, Tatum, yes. This game was about exploiting the other team's mismatch. This time, Luka targeting Horford, hitting a 3. Luka going at Horford there. Now Reeves stepping back on Horford with a 3. Luka wants to get the switch onto Horford. Brown says, "Not this time, you're not." Takes it right from Doncic. Pushes the other way to Horford with a slam. That would become the story of this first quarter. Luka trying to go at Pritchard. Celtics defense again causing havoc. Final 10 seconds of a fantastic first quarter. Shot clock winding down. Great defense from Jemison. Better offense from Tatum. Speaking of Jayson Tatum, he was looking like the best player on the floor. Gets the mismatch on Goodwin. Gets the bucket. Check this out from Reeves. The rebound on his back, and finds James the and one. The referees were letting him play in this first half. Here come the Lakers again, up by 1. If James sees White guarding him, he goes right into the post. But then again, here later in the first half, shades of the 2024 Finals from the Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown takes it away from Luka. Now Tatum puts Luka on that lonely island and hits him with that step back. Final seconds of the first half, Tatum to the rim with authority. This third quarter is when things would get really interesting. Tatum starting it with a drive on Doncic. Celtics up by 10 now, their biggest lead of the night, continuing to hunt the mismatch. Horford going at Reeves in the post. This is how fast things can turn. Celtics up by 16, flexing that championship muscle. Brown in the corner for 3, a dominant third quarter from the champs, a fitting way for this quarter to end. Put some respect on his name. Early in the fourth, Celtics up 15. They're humming. Pritchard to Cornette. This is when we find out what the Lakers are made of. Do they fold, do they quit, or do they rally? Reeves the steal, Luka the pump fake. It's down to 12. Very next possession, it's a 12-point game. Reeves the island on Holiday. It's down to single digits. Lakers down by 9, 6 minutes to go, hanging tough. Dalton connect for 3. 4:40 to go, Lakers down 7. We've seen this so many times. Luka magic off the window. But then on the other end, the Celtics not even breaking a sweat. This is why they're the champions. They are battle tested. Brown the step back. And then with 2:40 to go, Brown again stepping back. This time no good. But look at the hustle from White. And Tatum says goodnight. Very unfortunate stuff. Towards the end of the fourth quarter, LeBron would have to leave with a pulled groin. We'll get to that in a second, but first we have to talk about this man. I know you guys saw what Colin Cowherd had to say about Tatum the other day. He is the most disrespected superstar in our sport. I don't get it. Just because he has great teammates and a great team around him does not mean he is not one of the best players on planet Earth. Boston ended up winning by 10. The story of the night was their defense. What a job that 38-year-old Al Horford did on LeBron and Luka, and what a job Jaylen Brown did on Luka. One game doesn't tell the whole story, but the recipe to beat the Lakers is to be able to switch 1 through 5. Easier said than done, but that's why the Celtics are the champ. Jayson 40, 12, and 8. Jaylen with 31 and 6 and 3 steals. And he played some fantastic defense, as we mentioned on. And by the way, check this quote out from Tatum at the end of the game. The NBA is a better place when the Lakers and Celtics are good. Could this have been a finals preview? For the Lakers, though, all the focus turns to the health of LeBron James. LeBron left the game with a pulled groin. He said, quote, "Not much concern day to day. Look at it each day and see if it gets better." The immediate concern was that LeBron had a similar injury in 2018 on Christmas that basically ruined his season. He said himself in the postgame that it is not expected that this one matches the severity of that one. Let's pray that that's the case. But even if that's not the case, as we hope, this is an important thing to note from Bobby Marks. After the Brooklyn game on Monday, the Lakers will play 6 games in 8 days. 4 of those games are against Denver and Milwaukee, and probably all of them without LeBron. So even though the fourth quarter comeback was encouraging, even though I thought they showed promising signs, all that talk about them chasing the 2 seed might just have gone out of the window if LeBron is going to be out for the foreseeable future. Luka finishes his night with 34 and 8 despite the great defense from Tatum and from Brown and from Horford. He was also grimacing in pain with a back injury, so that's another thing to monitor with the Lakers. The biggest thing though for me to take away from tonight's game, it is going to be so difficult to beat this team 4 times out of 7.